What should I do now? Let's go talk to other people. Let's go talk to one. Already finished today's work when the night fell, so I returned to my room early. When I was in the do, I decided to read books to kill time. When I opened the glass door of the bookcase, I suddenly remembered the day I was ordered to order the books. Last time I was driven back and only ordered half of them. Do not know what happened later. Is it impossible for him to order the books by himself? Should I go there and have a look? Help him order the rest of the books when he sees it the next day? Maybe he'll be moved and set me free. Impossible! Go order the books. Sometimes people like to do some useless work. Anyway, I'm bored. I just want to kill some time. It was very quiet around. No one was there. When I entered the management agency, the soldier in front of the door had a glimpse at me and said nothing. As I often go in and out, they don't alert me anymore, even if I am an adult. I walked along the corridor to the end and came to the doorway of No. 1's office. I pushed the door and it was dark inside. Where's the switch? As I explored the lights switch along the wall, I was suddenly aware of humanity's breath. Hey, is there anyone? There was no response, but the sounds of stepping was approaching. When I touched the edge of the switch in panic, suddenly a pair of strong hands pushed me to the wall. Then a voice, which is a little hoarse, dull, sounded in my ear. Do not turn on the lights. I trembled due to fear. Who are you? The man kept silent in darkness. I cannot see his face. The only thing I know is that this person is much higher than me. Is an adult. Why is he here? And he must be escaped from the jail. What should I do at a time like this? I can't call anyone for help. You can go. What? The man pushed me to the door. There was a smell of mint in the air around him. I smelled such a smell not long ago in this room. The memorable afternoon. No. 1? Although still no response, I can feel the man shakes. You're No. 1, aren't you? Why? Do you know it's me? Because of the smell. At their side, a switch was pressed on. Woo! They all look like this when they grow up. Oh, just look at a little sexy little bastard he is. When my eyes began to adapt to the light, I finally saw the person in front of me, but I began to doubt my eyes. Yes, he is No. 1, but this feeling is very strange. So, it felt like this to look at you this way. What? So it felt like this to look at you this way. Why? No. 1, why did you turn into an adult? No big deal. I will turn back at dawn. Today I was busy working, so I came back late and didn't come back in time. How did this happen? I never heard of such things. Thinking carefully about it, I had never seen the other children in the evening. Does it mean that... are the other children the same as you? During the day they were children, at night they turn into adults? Ordinary people will not. Then how about them, the children in the valley? They're just like me. So you arrested them not because they were criminals, but because they will turn into adults at night? Yeah, you're right, although not every night. I control all of them in order to find out the reason why it happens. This is called adult illness among children. All the children who caught the adult illness will be sent to the hospital. Then we will arrest them in the hospital and send them into prison. If one has caught adult illness for a long time, the time he turns into an adult will increase, and finally he can't go back into a child. In fact, those adults in the cell are also children at the very beginning. Adults suddenly walk out of the forest. It is just for deceiving our children. You are the only adult who really walked out of the forest until now. I haven't thought that truth is like this. Why you suddenly come here tonight? Oh yeah, I wanted to tidy the bookshelves. Order the books? Yes, last time I ordered half of them, so I wanted to finish secretly. Sincerely, I mean. I glanced at the bookshelf, half of them looked neat, while the other half was a mess, which formed a sharp contrast. It takes an hour to walk here from the villa, right? You blow me away for such a reason. You came here tonight? Why on earth do you do such kind of things? You want to please me that much? Huh? I didn't think like that. Why? I'm your enemy. Enough. Don't mention enemy all the time. You're the only one who thought that way. I never regarded you as an enemy. Because although you put me in the cell at first, without you, I do not know how to survive in this world. I may not have a place to live, may not have food to eat, and may get lost in the forest alone. But now I have a place to live, I have work to do. I have some children around me. They talk with me all the time, so that I don't feel lonely. And you, although you often threatened me and looked awful, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate that you allowed me to live here. So I really wanted to do something for you, even if it travels like trivialities, like organizing the bookshelf. Sorry. Please stop. Number 1. Looking at the present you, I feel annoyed. Because I do not know what to do with you. Have I brought you troubles? Number 1 looked at me, frowned, and sighed like he had given up something. Please do not show that expression as if you're going to cry. Don't you just want to organize the bookshelves? You can go and order it. Really? Well, only today. You can do anything you want. I cheered up and began to organize the bookshelves. Number 1 was just sitting beside the table around me. When I turned back at times, I saw him watching me. Although I knew that is different from other children because he still had his memory, he just looked like a child. This was the first time being stared at by the adult number 1. I felt a bit nervous somehow. Number 1, you don't have to worry about me. I'll go back after I finished it. Number 1 didn't answer me. He stood up and walked to me. It'll be faster if I help you. After you finish, I'll take you to a place. Huh? Can you go outside like this? It does not matter. No one will see it. It's my personal secret base. No one even wants to take me to a secret base. I finished organizing the bookshelves with a expression. Yeah, you want to finish that quickly, don't you? After we finished, number 1 walked to his desk and seemed to press a button. The bookshelf, which closed to the corner, moved to the side, and instead of a wall, a stair to upstairs came out. Number 1 walked in. I followed him, following nervously and uneasy. It was very dark in the stairwell. I hit the wall and walked slowly. I didn't know how long had I walked until moonlight came in. A cool breeze blew. When I came out, I found myself in the tallest building in the management agency. No shutters around. The starry sky was in front of me. Seeing number 1 sat quietly on the roof, I sat down beside him. The night sky here is so beautiful. Yeah, not bad. This is a reward for your hard work. I nodded heavily. We stayed quietly for a while. Then number 1 started to talk slowly. If I occasionally encounter this kind of night, I can't come back. I will see the stars in the roof like this until dawn. However, today's area seems different from usual. Is it because of you? When you're next to me, I always feel relieved. Like now, I always felt like this. Besides feeling relieved, I have another feeling. Is it joy? I don't know. Obviously, it is a cold night, but I like to stay with you in the flowers, surrounded by bright colors, sunshine, and warm breeze. Oh my. I feel happy. Number 1, can you hold your hand? Or can I hold your hand? Huh? I hesitated a moment and nodded. When number 1's warm hand put over my hand, my heart beat faster. Number 1 sitting beside me was a man with mature charm, which is totally different from the usual him. Snow White, could you keep me company more often from now on? Girl, say yes! In this quiet night, I felt the sound of my heartbeat was getting louder and louder. I even began to worry whether it would be heard. Do you feel awful when you are with me? Yes, because you're always mean to me. Yeah, why do I always treat you like that? Obviously because I hate you. I do not understand myself. See, number one's lost expression. I begin to feel I am against my consciousness. Even so, I still want to stay with you. You idiot. I see, number one's eyes was shining like the stars. Also, like a real child, he showed an innocent smile from the bottom of his heart. The moment I was absent-minded, the happiness disappeared from his eyes again. Snow White, can I help caring about you? I do not know how to describe this feeling. My heart seems to be filled with great joy, but with a little depression as well. However, the feeling I have now may disappear when the day comes. Because every time I turn back into a child, my memories of being an adult will be blurred. How come? If I become like that, I'll feel very lonely. When I was thinking, watching number one's face, I realized this person was longer than me, always. Even if you forget that we have said tonight, it does not matter because I also like to be with number one no matter what happens. So I promise you, in any case, I will be with you. It's a deal. I will always keep my words. Please trust me. Thank you, Snow White. It's so nice that you're here. Number one and I leaned against each other and enjoyed the happy night. I didn't know when he had fallen asleep against my shoulder, and I also drifted off to sleep. Oh. When I opened my eyes, I found myself laying on number one's desk. Where's the music at? I thought at least the music would have shown up. I thought things happened last night that we leaned on each other and fell asleep. After that, it was he who held me here. I looked around but didn't see number one. Number one back to his residence again. I have to hurry back to the villa too. The door opened when I was thinking. Number one. Sure enough, he turned back into the original number one. Why are you in my office and sleeping on my chair? Answer truthfully, girl. Do you really not remember what happened last night? He just told you he may not remember. Last night? Yes, we tied the shelves together and then watched the stars on the roof. It sounds very funny. It's true. You know that place, where what you said is true. However, I can't remember what happened yesterday. I only have a vague memory that you came to my office. Then, can you remember that you turned into an adult? Yeah, I can remember it. Wait, surely it doesn't mean that. What? Stared at my face, a hand on his flashing in his eyes. But soon the smile returned to his face as usual. Sorry, I think too much. Even if I turn into a doll, I will not have such a low standard. Oh, what the hell are you thinking about? It's not that what you think it is. My face suddenly started feeling hot, so I had to conceal my hurry and confusion by making a loud protest. Then please forget what happened yesterday. When I turn into an adult at night, I am always alone, but I don't know why I was with you together last night. However, I hate such things that obviously happen to me, but I cannot control. So please act as if nothing has happened, will you? You're going too far. You said you hate things that happen to you, but you cannot control? But since I came to the world, there is nothing I can control. All the things are controlled by you, including yesterday. Okay, I promise you, I can pretend nothing happened. But I will not forget. It's troublesome. Listen, do not visit me at night. I know. Then go back soon. Number 0 said that you did not appear at breakfast. They are now looking for you. Ah, well, then I'll go back. Hearing everyone's words, I rushed to leave here. I saw the people gather in front of the villa. Ah, it's Snow White! It's really her. Snow White, where have you been? We were very worried about you. Number 0, number 2, 0, 2, 3, 6, and even 5 are here. Last night, number 0 came to your room for something and found out you were not there. Waiting until breakfast, you did not appear. We were going to find you separately. I just called number 2 and 6 and you followed us voluntarily. I only called 2 and 6 and you followed us voluntarily. In fact, you're worried about Snow White, right? Just feel embarrassed to admit it. Shut up, it's so annoying. Thank you, number 1, 5. You're really long-winded. I do not remember I have done anything worth thanking. Since there's nothing to do, I'll go back. He escaped. Snow White, you have not answered my question yet. Were you in a boy's room? Huh? It's not what you think. What happened, Snow White? Is it so terrible to be in a boy's room? I realized I was in an unnatural panic. Number 0 is too sensitive. According to your reaction, you should have seen it. Number 2, guess who she has seen turn into an adult? Do not ask me this question. I do not want to know. Number 2, turned around and left. You came from the management and Anglesey, so have you been together with number 1? So you have been together with number 1, aren't you? It turned out to be number 1? Incredible! Snow, I didn't know that you're quite No, do you misunderstand anything? Although I did spend a night here. And I didn't see number 1 turn into adult, but I'll go back too. We seem like idiots. Goodbye, wish you were happy. But it's not really what you think. Can't you just be as simple as ordinary children? Well, Snow White, do not care too much about the words. But at this time, I suddenly noticed that I almost have seen all the children except 4 and 7. Because of number 4's character, it's common that he didn't come with them. But number 7... Number 0, did you see number 7 today? You mean number 7? Yesterday evening, he went to look for you when he knew you were not there. Here. He hasn't come back now? What? Where did number 7 go? In the evening, number 7 still did not come back. I was worried and wanted to go find him, but I was stopped by the 0. Snow White, it will get dark soon. Please stay in your room. We'll go look for number 7. If you run out, what should we do when he comes back? Are we going to find you again? I'm sorry, it's my fault to not come back yesterday. I brought trouble to you. Don't worry. Although this street is very long, in addition to its port on the 2 ends, there's no way to the outside. I think he will not get lost. He should be back soon. It's time for dinner. Come on, let's go to the dining room. I couldn't find the words of... So I had to give up the idea of going out to look for him. Oh, poor kid. Okay guys, stop here and I'll see you guys next time.